Hello, this is Busan, South Korea. I'm looking out the window of the hallway of our apartment at the Costco roof. You may not be able to see it very well because this window is very dirty, but anyways, you can see some of the apartments, and that is Gumyeonsan in the background. That is Gumyeon Mountain. So we're going to go up the stairs here. Ooh, it's very dark here. This is the fire emergency stair, and this is our little meter. We are 2104, apartment 2104 in Ipyeonhan Saesan Apartments, or Suyangangbyeon Daerim Apa트. That is the full name. This is our hallway. These are our bikes. I don't have any light on coming on here because it's a motion sensor light and it doesn't turn on sometimes. There it goes. So here's our little bikes. These are our nice bikes that we get to go on the bike paths with. And here is Maury's boat that he can inflate. And there's our elevator. And here's our door. Here we go. And here's our main entrance. And these are closets. These are shoe closets. In Korea, shoe closets are very important. I still don't have enough light on here. Sorry, it's too dark. Anyway, yeah. Shoes are very important in Korea. Alright, so you come into the main entrance and you will see here that is a famous art piece that was done by Mark Rupert, and it is very special piece. So we're happy to have that. He made it in Korea here, but now he's back home in the States. And this is our little bathroom that you come into when you first...
Second bathroom.
Yeah, it's kind of like the second bathroom. It's just got a stand-up shower. And then I've got a little Korean good luck thing here that was given to us. You hang these on your bathroom to catch good luck in these little cups. Yes, and this is our, well, we've got 3 bedrooms in this apartment. This is one of the bedrooms, and our friend Gina stays in it during the week. She's not here right now. This is our living room. This is Maury in our living room. This is where Maury does all of his teaching for his classes. He does 45-minute class, and then Gina does 45-minute class for Korean. And so here you will see some special things. For one thing, that's his ukulele. That's a very good, important thing to show.
I was going to do some commentary on this.
Yeah, we want to show you. What do you want to show?
Well, how about let's go look at the classroom first.
Okay. We'll go look at...
Or else the kitchen.
The classroom. We'll go look at the classroom. First,
this is Gina's classroom.
This is our little classroom for Gina. Gina teacher. This place is called the Rose of Sharon English School. That's the Rose of Sharon, which is Korea's national flower. There's her whiteboard. Here's her desk. And then out here we have sort of like a veranda, balcony / junk place to keep things. And out on this side, again, you will see it's Costco over here. This is a westerly facing window. And today we are dealing with some tropical rainstorm and windstorms.
And you see the number of cars on that roof? That means inside Costco it is absolutely insane with people.
Yeah, right. So, that's the classroom. There's our world map, which is very important.
Here's a nice little display.
And then out here, this is our little display. Maury has some special items on these
Got some videos there.
He's been busy with making wood
Carvings.
carvings, making knives, various kinds of knives. And, oh, am I getting it? No. Look at those. Aren't those different? There's a submarine. So anyways, yeah. And there's a nice little Korean. This is what they make makgeolli in. And that is one step down from the soju process. Or step back. So they put the rice in there and they let it ferment. And there's our crib board. Ha ha ha. We teach the kids how to play crib. These are important life skills that we need to teach them. Oh, yes.
Sounds very funny. 15-2, 15-4, 15-6, 15-8.
And a pair is 10.
A pair of 10.
Yes, we had some problems with these kids walking into our bedroom. So Maury had to put this Clint Eastwood thing saying, yeah, please knock before you come in. And here's our bedroom. There's nice rice paper windows. We put our computer and desk in here, along with the bed and 2 closets. And we did that when we started our school.
Master bathroom.
So now I'm going to show you outside the window of our bedroom. I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is the balcony on the other side of our apartment. And we have a planter out here, but I think it's very dark and you can't see the plants very well. And this is where we dry our clothes too. This is very important in Korea as well. That's our laundry clothes drying rack. Okay, so here we go into the first. We have a little dressing area here where we, do makeup and hair, where we've got a mirror, etc. That's another picture done by Mark. Very nice. And then we have this walk-in ensuite, which is very nice. And as you see, there are no shower curtains up. We just let the water go on the floor because it's tile, and you wash everything down, and that's the Korean way. Yes, and then we have these closets. So that's the master bedroom and bath. And now we will show you the kitchen. Here's our little dining room. Oh yeah, and we've got something else here of interest.
This is an airplane I made, and carving is supposed to be relaxing, but I gotta tell you, I became very angry doing this propeller. Oh man.
Anyways, we've been watching the D-Day Lost films on history. And,
carving that thing was... I was pulling my hair out doing that.
And then here we have our rock and roll history wall.
Of rock and roll.
Because we had to teach the kids about the history of rock and roll, of course. And they got a very good laugh out of these things. We had to teach them that K-pop originates, first of all, from the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. And we got the Beatles, then we got Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys, Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard, and Chuck Berry. And then we've got those are the Marvelettes. They were just before the Supremes. Then we go zoom up here to the Supremes.
Supremes are there.
Nice picture. Then we got Danny and the Juniors.
Danny and the Juniors. The Diamonds.
The Diamonds.
Our Canadian group.
That's a Canadian group. And then we got the Four Seasons, of course. And then we come to our little Korean girls, the Wonder Girls, Girls' Generation, and last but not least, Psy.
Oppa!
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have our little Korean, flag, and we've got a good Middle East map here as well. The crucible of history. Very important to us.
And then our
on this side,
board.
yes.
Students' names: Ducky, Robin, Brian. I call Kate the goddess.
Yeah.
And Honey.
Cute.
Rich.
Diane.
Kathy.
Kathy, and then we've got
Cindy or Cinderella. Cindy. Johnny. This is my class I call the Vikings. Johnny and Peter. Tom and Becky.
This is Tom Sawyer.
And this is our school mascot. He's a rooster. His name is Sam Gaetang. He's the school rep.
Yeah.
So
this is Sam's English corner. We give him a little phrase to say every now and then. At this moment, he's kind of looking a little ticked.
he says,
So maybe that cat's getting too close to him.
our students are real characters.
Yeah. And they are. Look at all these characters.
Yeah.
There's Slim. He's really tall. We gave him that picture.
Slim is so tall. We don't. There's no head.
Can't see his head when he goes.
When he comes in.
Comes on our little intercom thing. Okay, out here is a little pantry area. This is Maury's Rose of Sharon winery. He has made some red wine occasionally. Again, out here we've got the Costco roof. We check that out before we go over to Costco to see how busy it is.
See how whacked it is.
And then our little washing area, and that's the boiler and the air conditioning for Gina.
Yeah. And this is my man cave stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I better get these pictures. This is man cave material.
Yes, this is my man cave stuff.
That's fishing.
My Mustang convertible.
Mustang convertible, rice cooker, convection oven, blah blah blah, all the different things in our little, and then we got a microwave there and various food things. And then here we've got our fridge. See, I have some pictures on here of my aunt and cousins. They went to Disneyland. Here you are, Wynn. And then here's my other little nephews, Jonah and Jacob. They are at Barkerville. That's not coming in very clear. Anyways, they're cowboys. And yeah, this is our little kitchen area. Yeah, so now we'll go back to the living room and we'll tell you a couple things about what goes on here. First of all,
Okay, we'll do here first.
okay.
We'll describe. This is a chopstick. And I carved these. This is, I call, the dagger of Ehud, who was the first judge. And I pray over it, and then this is a new version of the same thing. So this one looks like this. And I just made this block to hold it. And this...
That one you just looked at is the ancient one. This is the new one.
The new one. And what I do is I pray over these daggers that Israel would receive strength. Israel would receive strength from God to do what they have to do. Especially for Netanyahu, I pray for him. And originally Ehud took this dagger, took the old one, and he stabbed it in the big fat belly of their oppressor.
King Eglon.
I think they have to do that again. Seriously, they have to get really serious.
They have to get like Clint Eastwood here. And this is another element of the teaching that goes on here.
Oh yeah, this is where I teach, okay?
Yeah. Maury does movies with the kids.
Quite a bit of movies.
Yeah.
So I use this whiteboard here, and lately I've been teaching them about the spaghetti westerns, or the revisionist westerns they're learning out. And the main idea of this teaching is listening comprehension. So that's how the Europeans learned English very well, is by watching movies and reading the subtitles. So that's what I do with them. I'll stop and say, what did he say? You know.
Yeah.
And here's the movies for a few dollars more. Fistful of Dollars. There are 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I teach them about the locations, and so they are experts now. They are experts on
the spaghetti
revisionist westerns. They can tell you everything about them.
Yeah.
And there is one playing right now.
Yeah. Forgive me, but which one is it?
That's Fistful of Dollars. This one.
Okay, yeah. All the music I love. Okay, so that gives you an idea about, whoops, there goes one of our doors. The wind gets really whipping around up here on the 21st floor. I'm just going to give you a quick look out here on the balcony. This is turning into be quite a long video, but here's our little garden. And then this is Maury's little workbench. And then this is our little sitting area out here, and we have some lights on that little tree there. And we can look out the window down the river. I'll just show you here. It's going to get windy because we have a tropical storm. And you can see down the river. And across there you can see in the distance. Centum City over there, and that is a very major shopping area, and it actually has the biggest department store in the world at the moment. It's called Shinsegae Department Store. You should be able to see the little emblem over there on anyway, yeah, it's quite the place. And then you can see across the way there, these are bike paths. There are some people out there on their bikes today, walking along. But yeah, they go all up and down the river, all the way to the ocean. And we will say goodbye for now.